All right, we're coming back from the news. Everybody's called the Business to Business Network Show. If you've just happened to get in your car, turned on the radio, waking up on a Saturday morning, going to play golf, we are talking real estate valley-wide here on KFNX 1100 News Talk Radio. Our co-host is
Travis Wicks from Fairway Independent Mortgage. I'm actually excited to be talking about a product that maybe not a lot of people know about, the reverse mortgages a little bit in the adult communities.
We're excited about that because we have some guests, some very distinguished guests from the Sun City area. Bill, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Bill Tassonis with Tempest Real Estate Group in Sun City. We are a relatively new brokerage, been formed about 6 months ago. Some 40 of us left an independent broker that had been sold in the area and formed our own company. And
that independent broker was out in Sun City for years.
30 years.
30 years.
30 years.
And so you guys are really the team. You're the blood and guts of that organization that basically have kind of formed your own company.
Well, I don't know if I am so much, but the agent population has over 700 years experience in Sun City.
That's a lot of experience, good people.
That sure
now,
is.
Introduce to the audience, because there are people listening that have never been to Sun City. Give us a little bit of history and introduce it a little bit.
Well, Sun City was started by Del Webb in 1960. It's turns out it's about 27,500 rooftops. Moved on to Sun City West, which is about 19,000 rooftops, as I recall. Then off to Sun City Grand, Sun City Festival, and a lot of other, because there was so much open land in those days, we have Westbrook Village, Ventana Lakes, which all border the Sun Cities area. So they're all retirement communities. For the most part, they're 55 plus. Some go down as low as 45, but mostly they're 55 plus. And so it's kind of a niche business to deal with retirees coming in from all over the country.
And now, introduce the communities and the amenities and the different age things, because that's kind of an interesting.
Well, Sun City's the oldest one, and they're 55, and they have 7 rec centers, 11 golf courses.
7 recreation centers, 7.
Right, and they've been redoing them slowly over the last 10 years, and they actually tore one down and rebuilt it. So,
nice
these are
facilities.
They're very, very nice
Tennis.
facilities. Tennis, pickleball, bowling.
It's a resort, really.
It is. It's kind of like a resort. It's not fenced in per se.
Yeah.
Because, Bell Road and Thunderbird kind of cut through it, and Grand Avenue. But, it's sort of like a resort. Sun City West is, fewer people, fewer rooftops, but they also have 5 golf courses.
What's the age restriction?
They're 55 there as well.
Okay. And then you have Eastbrook?
Westbrook Village. Westbrook is on the northeast side of Sun City, and they have a schedule where you can 20% of the homeowners can be 40 and above.
Interesting.
But again, no kids, and that's really what the retirement community is all about.
And each community has its own golf courses, clubhouses.
They have their own golf courses, clubhouses, rec centers, swimming pools, and pretty much all of it is just for the residents, although in these later years, in the last 10 years, the golf courses, in order to keep them up the way they want, they've let the public come on.
So anybody can go play golf.
Anybody can go play, and if you're a golfer and you want a low fee, try one of the Sun City or Sun City West courses.
Very affordable.
Yeah.
Now, here's the interesting thing. Total number of roofs out there?
27,500 in Sun City.
27,500.
And we currently have less than 140 units for sale.
So think about that.
Active.
Low inventory. So if you hear, we just interviewed Jack, one of your top producers in your organization.
Yes.
He's got a few listings. If anybody hears this, you better snatch this up. And we talked about investment properties. Rentals out there go really well. It's just extremely competitive now with between the buyers and even the renters. Who's going to get what. And I told Jack by the time we get back to Sun City, they should be in contract. So that's what's going to happen. People are going to hear this. They're going to buy these homes. Now, let's talk a little bit about reverse mortgages. That segues into.
Yeah, one of the things that I commonly find is people believe that reverse mortgages, there were a lot of the negativity that used to be in the past. A lot of that has changed, and a lot of people don't know that you can use a reverse mortgage on a purchase. It's called a HECM purchase. That's a great thing. I was really surprised at the numbers, of the percentage that was actually purchased. I mean, a lot of people, they pay cash from those retirement communities for sure. But there's a lot of people utilizing the reverse mortgages as well.
Now, walk us through this. Let's say you're coming from Iowa, and do you have to own your home free and clear in Iowa to use? How does this work?
No, it's really based on age. So to qualify for the particular reverse, you have to be at least 62 years old. The maximum loan amount is $625,500. It's backed by HUD. And really the down payment is determined, or the equity is really determined by your age. So it's a formula depending on how old you are. If you're a certain age, the older you are, the less you have to put down. But the younger you are, because remember regular mortgages are called forward mortgages. This is reverse, so it just continues to accumulate over time. Eats away at that equity.
Interesting. Okay, so you come in with, you're 62 years old approximately. Do you have any?
Probably about 50% down.
Okay, interesting.
That's probably about the number.
Okay.
But if you think of it over time, if you can take that money that you would be paying in a mortgage and put it in your 401k or retirement, probably going to earn more over time than you would, putting it into your house.
So you put 50% down, and then you don't make a mortgage payment.
You do not. The only thing you're required to pay is, and I mean, if you own a home anyways, is your taxes and insurance.
Interesting. Wow, fantastic.
It's a great vehicle, and actually it can be a line of credit. You can use, if you do have equity in the line of credit, you can utilize that for various different things. It's tax-free when you pull the money out.
Wow.
It's a real incredible. If you pair it with other financial, insurance products or anything like that, you can end up leaving your kid more money than you leave it in the house.
Wow, incredible. Now, Bill, we want to mention real quickly, you're looking to bring on more agents out there, and you cover the whole valley. You cover other things just besides.
We cover the entire West Valley, Surprise, Peoria, Glendale. And we do have a major emphasis on the retirement communities, but there's a lot of retirees that come down from Canada and from the northern states that don't want to be in a retirement community. They want to be maybe out in Surprise. So we place a lot of them there as well.
Phone number, how can people reach you?
623-518-4811 is our office number, and we'd be glad to talk to anybody
One more
about
time.
joining us. 623-518-4811.
Everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back.